Hey guys, I'm JayPL, I'm the tank player for Team Dignitas, and this is my Dig University guide for Stitches. Stitches is one of my favorite heroes because of his tankiness, of his damage output, and the fact that he's a playmaker with his hooks. Today, I'm gonna talk about the Slam build, which I recommend for Hero League. I think, mostly in Hero League, Slam build is the best one because you don't need tankiness, and you will probably end up top damage every time. I don't recommend to take any tank talent in Hero League because he's already tanky by himself, and to kill him you really need a lot of coordination. Regarding Stitches, people think that he's not viable and he's kinda cheesy, but overall, trust me, he's good in every situation. First up, we'll talk about the talent build and then we'll go into his playstyle in more detail. At level 1, I take Heavy Slam, which increases your slam damage by 50%. This helps you to wave clear and deal more damage in teamfight. At level 4, Putrid Ground is our choice. It applies your passive, which poisons your enemies over time. This doesn't change your playstyle, but it empowers your wave clear and your damage in teamfight a huge amount. At level 7, I take Toxic Gas, which increases your radius of your passive by 25% and its damage by 50%. This will synergize very well with your playstyle when you take Putrid Bile later on and go into the enemy team a lot. But the main reason I take this talent is because it means that you got again more damage on your slam. At level 10, I would recommend to take Putrid Bile most of the time. First, you can use it as a disengage. It allows to peel for your teammate when the enemies are taking the team fight, because it's slowing them and increases your movement speed by a lot, which makes it easier to body block. Enemies just cannot fight in the Bile as they are slowed and taking a lot of damage. Then, secondly, you can use it as an engage, by straight up going in the enemy team or flanking. But in some specific situation, you can have value with Gorge by isolating them from the rest of the team. For example, you can Gorge one hero and go through a Medivh portal, or use Forstats Gust or Zeratus Void Prison to solve the rest of the team while you kill your Gorge target. At level 13, it's a bit tricky. Mega Smash increases the range of your slam, which allows you to siege towers without getting hit. It also makes way easier to hit target with your slam in teamfight, and also provides an easier interrupt on objectives channels. The other choice is Fleabag. It reduces the cooldown of your basic abilities by 6 seconds when you're getting stunned or rooted. Since your slam has an 8-second cooldown, this talent will allow you to spam it in teamfight. Also, it means that you get also more hook and sustain through your E ability, which is really insane. You take this talent when they have at least 2 heroes with stun and root, otherwise it's not that valuable. At 16, I take Pulverize. It decreases your slam cooldown by 2 seconds and slow enemies by 75%. Once you have this talent, using slam on enemies first makes it really easy to hit a hook on them afterwards. At level 20, now that Bolt of the Storm is removed, you can only take Hardened Shield. The tank build can make use of the new Cannibalize talent, but it's not too useful for our slam build. As Stitches, your job is to roam and try to get some kills with your hook. This puts psychological pressure on the enemy team, as they can't roam freely and will always have to be aware of your hooks. An important part of Stitches gameplay is prediction hooks. When you know what your enemies are going to do and where they will go, it becomes a lot easier to learn your hook. This becomes easier with experience and game knowledge. In this example, there is only 8 seconds left until Immortals are spawning, and a wave is coming toward us and there's no way he can skip it, so I know for sure that he will come. Here we cleared the wave before them and our spiders died next to the gate, which gave them a false sense of security. Since I knew they were still needed to take the gems, it gave me an easy hook opportunity. In this example, we are forcing them to come to the boss, and we have vision on Vala and Rega in bot, so we know that they won't try a 5v5 team fight. And the only option they have is stealing the boss with Holy Ground. So as soon as they hit level 16, I predicted that Tyrann would walk up to the boss, which turned out to be true and won us the game. Feel free to use your hook as much as possible, especially in the late game. The payoff for hitting a single hook is so huge that it makes up for missing 10 hooks in a row, as landing just a single hook can win you the game. Missing a hook doesn't have any downside, it doesn't lose you the game, so don't be hesitant. People often forget that Stitches can also be a lifesaver by using Helping Hand, where the hook will be put on a 50% cooldown. Remember that your hook also has a micro stun, so it can be used to interrupt ability channels. In this example, Lucio is about to cast Sound Barrier when it gets cancelled by the hook. Thank you for watching my Dig University guide on Stitches. I hope you saw the playmaking potential of this hero and will try him out in Hero League. Be sure to subscribe to the Team Dignitas YouTube channel for more heroes content like this. If you want to follow me, you can find me on Twitter at JayPLHot or on Twitch at JayPL_. At level 1, You good, man? It can take the whole day. It will be... Okay. Okay.